We got more clips from OTAs, and today we're going to be looking at the Indianapolis Colts, and we're going to get another look at Anthony Richardson. He's been slinging the rock around, showing off that rocket arm. But before we dig into these clips, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going hard in the paint. We're looking at these rookies from rookie camp to OTAs, mini camp, training camp, on top of your favorite veterans, your young guys, your guys come back from injuries, your guys on new teams, your favorite players. Click that button. Stop missing out on your favorite players and what they're doing at practice here. We're looking at Anthony Richardson here. We got 4 minutes of clips. I got a bunch of new ones, and I'm showing some from last week as well. Just giving you everything so we can talk some ball here on this Saturday. But he's letting it rip here. Here's one, getting it downfield, looking solid. This one blew up social media. It was all over Twitter. Here's another one, little play action. Steps up, there's the rocket. Boom. Comes out effortless. Comes out easy. Right off the wrist there. Just flicking it. Here's another one. Little simulated play action. More of a dart on that one. He's tossing some rockets. More play action. Feet seems more composed. Another deep ball. Getting down there. Simple touch. Here's another one. Close-up clip, rolls out, boom. That comes out quick. That comes out humming. That comes out humming fast. Rolls out, bam. Deep ball city here. That might be what we just looked at, but different angle. Here's the same one from before. Just doubled up a little bit. That'll happen. As I'm grabbing stuff from different people. Here's some more. Other way towards the end zone. Nice little toss there. Nice little drop. Little pitch and catch. What you're seeing behind the scenes here at Colts OTAs, which is something you usually don't see. Talking with the coaches. Going over something there prior to that. Little toss getting limbered up. Loosened up. Here's another one. Steps back. That ball comes out quick. There's another one. Bam. Play action. Bam. Working on some things here. Let me know if you see anything else. Someone in the background or anything you want to call out. We're rolling. Showing off the feet. Take snap. Boom. Ball zips out there. I'll definitely say that. That ball zips out there. No one has questioned his arm strength. Stepping back there. Boom. Getting it out there. Fun quarterback to watch. Whenever we go over these highlights, we see something out of him he just flicks it. He just flicks it. It comes out different. Comes out easier. Or are they simulating a rush? I'm kind of losing him in the camera. I wasn't really thinking about that. Was he running at him or was he just walking and talking? I don't know. We'll see it again. We'll go over these clips again while I talk ball on him and the team too. But one thing we're noticing, that ball comes out quick. It's live. That's a live arm. That's a live arm. One of the strongest arms in the league. Getting down there. Boom. Down there. Look at that. Good base. He's thick. And he's got speed to burn too. He's got that rushing floor and upside with him. Downfield. Just flicking it. Just flicking it down there. Some more tosses. Some more warming up. Some of these will look the same because they do some of the same stuff in every practice. Did 17 thought he was going to get hit by the ball? He did one of the flinch. He flinched. Did he think Richardson was going to hit him? That was kind of funny. Tosses it. You know that coach has ate a lot of cheeseburgers in his day. Here we go, taking off. Anthony Richardson's got a lot of upside in this offense. Anthony Richardson is probably going to take a step forward this year. I look for him to do so. Odds are saying you're in year 2. You had some time to watch. You had some time to play. You had some time coming back from injury. A lot going on here. But we were a raw prospect here with a lot of upside. They are adding pieces to this team. They got A.D. Mitchell at a good price in the draft. A.D. Mitchell should have went a little higher in the draft. He's got 4.3 speed. He can separate. And he's not looked upon to be the alpha because you have Michael Pittman there. He can stretch the field. And then if you want someone else that can stretch the field, you got Alec Pierce. And he loves to push the deep ball. It comes naturally to him. So now you got 2 guys that can get downfield. You got Michael Pittman. Don't forget about Josh Downs in the slot. A good separator in the slot who runs crispy routes. And then you got Jonathan Taylor. He's got speed for days. Another 4.3 guy. He might still be in that range, but the upside's there. Once he gets the ball in space, he can house it anywhere on the field. He can still do that. Good between the tackles. And we're watching this guy throw deep balls, throw lasers, and they're adding weapons. If he does not take a step forward at all soon, maybe we can have some questions, but the upside's there. We see it on the field. Remember, he was a little bit of a raw, more project quarterback, but he had the tools. He had that foundation where he could be something. He's got that rushing potential, that upside and floor, because it gives you both. And now they're getting the weapons for him, and that's a good thing. This Colts team is building around him. They got them a good wide receiver in the draft. I'm talking about a wide receiver who has the upside to be a key part of this offense. A very good wide receiver. He can stretch the field. He can break off routes. He's very crispy. He's got good hands. And now he's on the opposite side. I expect him to climb that depth chart pretty quickly. If not this year, early next year, sometime middle of the year. I expect him to be something in this depth chart on this team. I expect him to have a good role. I'm talking about A.D. Mitchell. And then you got Michael Pittman there. Very dependable wide receiver. Josh Downs. We saw what he did last year as a rookie. And this is a team that is very sneaky. If Anthony Richardson takes a step forward at all, this team could be making a deeper run than what people expect. All he has to do is take a step forward, do a little bit better, develop a little bit. Maybe we can get that in training camp. Maybe a little bit more. Again, he was a rawer prospect coming out. No one's going to really disagree that, but he had the foundation, the arm strength, the rushing production, the rushing upside. He's gritty. He lights it up with the arm. And that's not everything. I know that. That's why we called him a project to begin with. But they're building around him. They're adding the chemicals to make it grow. They're adding the wide receivers. They're keeping their running back. They're doing everything possible to keep this going. There's a lot of upside on this team here because you got a quarterback with the upside. His upside's through the roof. If you want to talk fantasy football, he's a QB1. He's a QB1 due to the rushing production and then the air yards on top of that because he will push it deep. So you got rushing production, and you're going to see him push the ball downfield, and he could be in some weird game scripts. Also, the game scripts could be a little bit slower. One, younger quarterback. Two, he's going to take off with it a few times a game, and that's going to keep the clock moving. And you got Jonathan Taylor. You're going to keep the clock moving with him. So you might see some slower-paced game where the clock just drips. On top of that, though, the rushing production is there. You got Michael Pittman. Watch his price in drafts this year for Fantasy Dynasty. You know what? He's locked in as a starter. If you can catch him below ADP, cool, because he's going to be good for a bit. They got him signed. He's going to pepper him. There's some upside there. Maybe we tapped out, but I don't think people are clamoring to buy him either. I don't think he's super liquid on the market. I think he's at a stalemate. He's a stalemate player. A.D. Mitchell's cheap, though. A.D. Mitchell's cheap in rookie drafts. A.D. Mitchell's one of those players you're going to find out real quick whether he's for real or not for your fantasy team. And I like those players because if they start hitting quick, then you're into good. You know real quick, though, if they're a bust and you can move on and go to the next player instead of hoarding a player there and maybe they become a wide receiver 30-40, which is okay. It's a little bit of production, but it's not winning you any leagues. he has the potential to be a league winner due to that upside. I'm talking about that speed, that downfield capability. He could be a Will Fuller-esque wide receiver where he gives you 3 or 4 splash games a year and a bunch of nothing, but those 3 or 4 splash games are huge for you, especially if you're playing in the right matchups and you know the matchups to really put them in your lineup, so you only miss a couple and hit on the rest. That's awesome. But you're looking at this team here, and if they put it together, a lot of moving parts here that's got to take a step forward. We got to stay healthy. Jonathan Taylor's got to stay healthy. Anthony Richardson has to take a step forward. We got to take a step forward from being a rookie. We also got to have some other pieces step up. I'm looking at you, A.D. Mitchell. I know you're a rookie, but man, if you come out on fire as a rookie, though, and really make an impact for this team, that's really going to set the Colts apart. And these wide receivers who are young, they usually, if they're going to hit big, they hit quick. And I'm talking year 1, year 2, somewhere in that range. If they're going to hit big, they usually hit quick. So watch out for A.D. Mitchell. He does have that speed, though, to stretch it to allow Michael Pittman to do more things. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.